sorry. That's my arm. I can't control it. No, don't you dare drink my water. Come on, drink some. Go. Bloody bottle.
Don't swear. Right. Please, Naomi. Hello, everybody. How are you? Hello, Tanya. Just going to put this into the Creative Family group. Where do those comments go? I saw there were others. Hello, Chrissy. Hello, Sandy. Hello, Di. Well, there's no comments here. Okay. It's only showing me some. Okay. So tonight we're using the Celebr8 Hugs and Kisses expansion pack, right? So the expansion pack comes with 6 sheets, okay? So you get this sheet. Obviously, I've cut bits out, which is the cover. I've got to get Naomi to bring other stuff from Hugs and Kisses home from work today. We didn't drop into work on our way home from Bundaberg. We have been at Grandma's funeral today, so we're back. So this is the cover sheet, so you get it. And then you get this sheet with the things, the cardy things, and that on the back. And then you get this one with those ones on the back. Naomi John is fighting with the cat. And then you get this one with the brownie tone on the back, and then it's got all these little circles and things. And then you get this one that I had intended on cutting out these flowers, but didn't get that far. I only started on this afternoon, so I had intentions with that. And then you get this one. And I have cut this border from here, but I'm still left with these ones in the middle. I will show you where things came from. So this border came from this piece of paper. It's nearly cut out. So it's from that piece. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. Then from this piece, which is called Hold, this bit here, I have cut this Hugs and Kisses from here. And I have cut that there and that there. I've also cut this Enjoy the Little Things from up here. And I kept all the big pieces. And I've cut this little.
Feeling better.
Yes, I am feeling better. Thank you very much. I've cut these two from here and here. So I've cut those two little things out. Then I haven't cut anything from this one, which is Cherish. Amelia is not good. And then this is the cover sheet. So from the cover sheet, I've cut these mice and these mice. I've cut a heap of like these little XO things and hearts. So these little hearts and XOs. Oh, and I cut the little foxes from here. Where did they come from? No, the rabbits came from here and the foxes came from up here. There we go. And then from this sheet here, I've cut a heap of words and these circles with critters. And this one with the mice. We've got intentions of cutting other stuff and a heap more circles.
This is a big pack.
It's a big pack. And more words. So what I do is I go through and I pick the things that I'd be happy to cut out. the things that I really love the words, like cherished memories and precious and the exos and all those sort of things. And what's this one? Special moments, hashtag happy. So I cut out the things, I rough cut the things I know I'd like to use. Right? And then I put them in a pile and I just start fussy cutting. So these are the things I haven't quite cut yet, just in case. Now on 3 of the papers, so on adore, cling to, and caress, maybe, don't know if that's an appropriate word, there are these little scallopy things on the other side. So I've cut one. Got intentions. So yeah, that's what I do. I go through and I find the things that are either really easy or appeal to me. I don't cut everything out that's really easy if it doesn't necessarily appeal to me. And I don't go, oh, I'd love to use that on my page. If I go, oh, maybe I'll save that for a card, I'm not going to cut it out just yet. Not if I'm time poor, like I was today. Rightio. So these are the things I have. I have a lot, and I promised you guys a double. So I'm just going to have a look at the comments and say hello because that's a bit naughty of me. Okay, so I've got hello from Tanya. Yes, we had a great day, Debbie. It was wonderful spending time with, well, they're technically Quentin's cousins and aunts and uncles, but I've been part of the family since I was a teenager. So, yeah, grandma, she's been my grandma since I was a teenager. Quentin's grandma was my grandma. It just, yeah. She just welcomes us all, like, and all the in-laws. Like, if you marry into the family, she welcomes you in. Like, 3 of her grandchildren, she doesn't actually share blood and genetics with, but they're still her grandchildren. And then their children, those grandchildren, their children are still listed as part of her great-grandchildren. They're still in the 22. Like, grandma was just so inclusive of all of us, and she loved us all. Just really, really, really lovely. Grandma was. She loved a camera too. I love that. But yeah. But everyone does get over photos in the family because of it. Hello, Jason. How are you? Hello, Joanne. I am feeling much better, thank you. Hello, Sandra and Pam.
Jason and Nikki are caught up for the weekend.
Tash and Dee. Oh, Jason and Nikki caught up this weekend, did they?
Yes.
Hello, Lorraine and Marge.
Kelly, sorry.
Yes, I am feeling really well. Yes, Tanya and Lorraine, thank you. Hello, Lee and Kelly and Nikki. Hello, Diane and Karen. It is cute paper, isn't it, Pam? Super, super cute. Hello, Marlene. Yeah. Grandma was going to be 94 in December, and she had a really full life. She had 8 children, 7 of whom survived to adulthood. 6 of them are still alive. So she had 13 grandchildren and 22 great-grandchildren. And she had umpteen in-law children, and, now there's, classified as in-law great-grandchildren. Quentin and I have a nephew, and he has a permanent partner, and, it's pretty cool. She, she's pretty great. She had a wonderful, wonderful life.
She has 22 great-grandchildren.
Yeah. Grandma was, it was sad, but it was a wonderful celebration of a great lady. So we've got this. This does not make a double. It does, but it doesn't. Do you know what I'm saying? Because what are we going to stick it to? That's the question. I don't have enough left in my little pile of goodies. Hello, Kathy. Yeah. We were saying today that a few of us were saying we do need to get together for Grandma's 95th birthday next year. So I was thinking, I've just had a little bit of a quick rummage around and out here. And I was thinking I could use this piece from Beautiful Family. And it looks really cool with it. But it's still a little busy. A little busy. Oh, it's not bad. Not completely heinous. You know, I'm not completely averse to the, you know, potential of using it. But what if we used some, like, put a piece of craft through the middle, because then when we put things on it, it's going to be quite, you know, I like that. I got some photos from Grandma's 90th birthday of her with different grandchildren and great-grandchildren. See, there's an overlap. So Grandma has a child who is younger than the oldest grandchild, and there are 3 great-grandchildren that are older than the youngest grandchild. Are you older than Chloe or younger than Chloe? You're younger than Chloe or older?
Younger.
Younger than Chloe.
Like
so it's just the boys that are older.
2 months.
Yeah. So 3 of the great-grandchildren are older than the youngest grandchild. So we're a very multi-generational family. The moment we're done with great-grandchildren, we're going on to great-greats, potentially.
Not for a more couple of years, thank you.
No, one of the boys might. One of the other boys. Most of the great-greats are teenagers. So, yeah, it was great. It was fabulous, actually, catching up. We had lunch and gonna say we had Quentin and I had morning tea at the coffee club at Sugarlands at Bundaberg. There's only one in Bundaberg. It was awesome. I'm gonna say it was really awesome. I think we were actually talking to the owner this morning, because I had to apologise because the last time we were there, Amelia was sick in their booth. But they didn't own it then.
It's a common occurrence in our family.
What? Amelia getting sick?
Yes.
She is not well at the moment, poor little cherub. Okay, so I'm just faffing around here. So I think what we need to do is, I can see that with these embellishments, and I didn't get Naomi to bring anything home for me, so I'm just using what I've got at home. I think that with these embellishments and a couple of bits of card and paper, I actually think that I could make a really quick and easy and, yeah, a really nice double.
You got a lot there to make some good, like, little clusters and stuff.
Yeah, it's perfect for making little clusters
Like a bit
of embellishments. I don't know if we even need cores. I'm just thinking like little. You know, look at that. Isn't that cute? Look how easy it is to use something like this. I really do like these expansion packs. Sometimes too much pattern paper is just too much for me. But I like these little things. Are you right, dear?
I'm on my phone.
He's lost his phone.
No, I don't.
It was on that desk just before. Noel, you were checking a message from Laura. Dearie me.
Amanda's just lying down on the lounge chair.
No, she needs to go to bed.
Needs to go to bed.
Got a sick kid. She's going to bed. Okay. So we're making a kit for this tonight too. I've got 2 sheets of paper number 2 from Beautiful Family. So paper 2. So you can see this is paper 2 because it's got a 2 on the end. So this is the 7-3 is SF because I've got a DVD. I've got a telly remote here. So SF B F Beautiful Family paper 2. So 7 3 2 3 number 2. That is the method in my madness. So let's cut. Now when we cut the barcode off these 2, and I'm cutting the 2 together. When we cut the barcode off, let's keep the barcode because this is no consequence at this end, but you could use the Beautiful Family title on something. So let's cut the 2 together.
Mom, would we be looking into getting like the graphics on this paper to make colour cuts? Or just
I don't know. It depends on the license. I don't know if we own this already. We might own some of these already. I don't know. I don't always make stuff to match other people's paper, but yeah, depends. Sometimes I already own the graphics. That happens a lot. So then I've got 2 pieces. Now mine's not quite, but there'll be 2 pieces of Buffalo 225 GSM. Yeah. Mine's not because I don't quite have what I want. So let's have a look here. Let's do this. Okay. Let's cut this to 9 inches. So they're going to be 12 inches across. Or 12 inches across by... Make sure that they're going the same way. Some cardstock's rectangular. His is pretty good. 12 inches by 9 inches. I'm cutting them together so that they're even. It's a double. I like them to be even. So rather than going like this, so I cut these 2 ends together and these 2 ends together. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it around like this. So I put the 2 ends together that will cut at the end together. And then they're more likely to be the same size. Flip it over. And, well, I've either got skinny tape or this tape. So this is it. So let's tape these 2 together. Yeah.
So it's 9 by 12 inches?
Yeah. 2 pieces.
So you got some closure this week with that.
I know. I know. Poor darling. Hello, Bronny. So Jason, Kelly, and I are doing 5 craft work. Oh, wow. There you go. Get to hang out together. The virtual crafters. Hello, Mary. They are, yeah, no, we don't. Oh, no, she means the thing. No, these are fussy cuts from the expansion pack. You need to put a link up.
Oh, I have.
That's awesome, Dee. The closure is good. At least you're not worried about him still being out there, potentially getting hurt and that. Rightio. So let's stick our 2 background pieces. Don't look at the back. Yeah, poor baby. So glad you kind of got him as well.
I'm in my swimming bag in my room. Sorry.
So glad they took him to the vet. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Okay, so let's stick our 2 pieces of paper 2 together. So what we're going to do is, and I didn't stick them, I'm just going to do myself later. I didn't actually stick them properly. I didn't actually cut them properly. I should have sandwiched them together like this to cut them. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, I've got to do it. I'm just going to neaten them up. So what I usually do is put them face to face so that I get the edge the same. There we go. That'll make me happier.
I just made the cat now. Clearing off a chair.
Oh, okay. See you later.
See ya.
See you at 11.
Yay.
Have fun.
Always fun.
Puts on his way to work. Well, way to Coles. His other job. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, oh, I've got a bit of a gap there because I've spread it.
Just
Should be
a
right.
suggestion, just make sure that you get the hearts up the right way on
Yep.
both sheets.
Yep. I've got a gap here now. Just gonna. So there will be more. There's a box at work apparently, and it's got cardstock in it. So I've got a box of. I've got some Buffalo 225 GSM, I'm pretty sure, and I've got the linen embossed in the box. There's something else as well. There's lots of other things. There's always other things. Just gonna stick this in. Just fixing this up. So I probably won't. I might do an unboxing. I don't know. Who wants to do an unboxing of just cardstock? I do it all the time, but maybe it's too boring for you guys. We do have stuff coming that's going to Melbourne, but it will go online when we get to Melbourne. We just need to get it there first because the pallets leave on Monday. Okay. It's not quite even here. It'll be right. I'm going to survive. So I'm going to put this like an inch down. And it doesn't quite match on the edges, but we'll fix that later. So that means the cardstock's just a little bit narrow. So I need to mark where I'm going to cut the middle out. And yes, I'm going to cut the middle out of my back, my page. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to just mark like half an inch-ish in from the edges. I'm going to use the hearts as a guide. So I'm going to come across here and here. Yeah. So So when we cut the innards out of this, we're not going to cut the spine out. Sometimes I do, but it does make it a little hard. It makes it harder to put together if you cut the spine out. I'm going to cut the spine out if I really need it. Now you could cut this out with a trimmer or a craft knife, but I should have said hacker alert. I am going to cut the middle out. All this free paper I'm getting. And I do the lines because sometimes they get a bit wild. Look at that. Look. I do get a little bit wild and I keep cutting beyond where I'm meant to.
Jason did the hacker alert for us.
Oh, thanks, Jace.
And he said, I almost bought the classes that you have online as they look amazing.
Yes, they're in Melbourne, but Dee, you might have to on the boys. Rightio. Here we are.
Yeah, anyone who doesn't know, the Melbourne classes are up.
Yes, our classes for Paperific are up, and they vary in price from $8.50 to $17. Now, the one that's $17 actually has a full pack of colour cuts, a frame, so it's actually got a frame because it's a butterfly sampler, and it's got, you know, a couple of pieces of pattern paper in it as well. Oh, and cardstock. So, yeah. And Naomi's collage classes, that price of $15 includes, so we'll be providing the paint. And if you don't bring your art journal to her class, it's okay. We will be providing you with something to do your class on if you don't have an art journal with you.
Some high quality watercolor.
Yeah. We can provide that. We are prepared. So let's turn back the corners.
I just have to go and check with Amelia to share it out. This last time she did that was not a fun one.
Yep. Let's just break the tape here. And we're going to break the tape here.
Make sure that wasn't a chicken.
And we're coming down about an inch from the top, and it's about 2 inches from the bottom.
Which room are you in?
Should be in mine. Mine and Dad's.
The chook's locked up.
You couldn't remember if you locked the chooks up, could ya?
I did lock them up. I just thought there was something in the pan.
Right. Because I don't want to go out at 10 o'clock tonight with a piece of 4x2 and you.
What?
I think my scribe will be back later. So we're in a scribe-free zone for a little while. I think I've got a sick kid. Have I got a sick kid? Naomi? Have I got a sick kid?
No, it was Missy.
Oh, Missy was in there annoying Amelia. Oh, that's okay. I thought I had a sick kid. We're all right, everybody. We're okay. We just had a kitten in the room with the kid, wanting to get in the bed with the kid, because Missy does like to sleep under the blankets. We don't let her, but Amelia isn't much chop against kitten power. Missy just loves people to death. Rightio. I should post a picture of Quentin. He's got a big gash in his head from the car door from wrangling Missy. Rightio. So this is where we're at. Hello, Deborah. I know, Karen. But we wanted to put on a good bunch of classes. I don't know if anyone noticed, but Sunday's class is one of Sunday's classes is with a tropical ambience creative builder.
Yeah, it's the new release.
Yeah, which you don't get to see till September. So we're going to use some of this. This is this piece of paper that says cherish. So hugs and kisses are ways to express what cannot be said. Let's use that. Let's have a look at some things we can cut out with our trimmer. So let's cut this one off. Here. Let's use that one. So that's off the piece that's called cherish. Hugs and kisses are ways to express what cannot be said. I do like that. And this one is putting your love into hugs is much more effective than putting it into words. I think that's pretty awesome. How are we going to cut this out straight? Probably would have been a good idea to do this one before hacking the paper up. Oh, I've cut a bit close. I'm going to say the back road to Bundaberg is better than the highway. Just telling you. If you're going between Gladstone and Bundaberg, the back road is better. However long a hug lasts, it doesn't last long enough. Let's give that one a bust. Oh, we need to do it this way. However long a hug lasts, it doesn't last long enough. I think that is classic. And there was something on here I wanted to use. One of these. And it says, I have learned that there is more power in a good, strong hug than 1,000 meaningful words. I think that is pretty cool. So let's just trim that out. I'll tell you how big that is. That is like 3 3/4 inches wide by 4 inches high. Rightio. I think the next thing we need to do is look at photos, but this was the one I really liked.
We have photos?
No. They won't be real. Don't be delusional.
About to say.
I know what photos I want to use, but I can't use them on video because they're not just my kids.
We even have this.
I know which kids I want to have with grandma on it, but it's not just Amelia. It's the 2 littlest ones. Rightio. So I'm thinking we do let's try for 4-inch by 4-inch photos, and let's try for 10. I'm gonna give it a go. Oh no. Let's do 9 photos and make them 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. Because that way I can map them easier. That's a good idea. Then we can cut our photo mats from one piece of cardstock.
So they're 3 3/4 by 3 3/4?
Yep, I'm going to try and do 9.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, no, it means I can get all the photo mats from one piece of 12 by 12 cardstock.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you know that?
Yes, because they're all 4 by 4. I am mathematically inclined. I know it doesn't seem like it.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got one piece of white linen embossed. Mine was actually damaged at work. It was a damaged piece. So let's cut this into 9 pieces that are 4 inches by 4 inches.
Dee says happy with fakey photos, and Dad's watching in the lunchroom.
What's that?
Dad's watching us in the lunchroom. He may have recruited some new crafters.
New crafters. Oh, dearie me. Hello, people at Coles that have had my videos inflicted upon you by my husband. Oh, I gotta love him. Rightio. So I'm thinking just these nice, simple white photo mats because they're going to bring attention to the photos and they'll be nice and crisp. Now, what did we have up in this corner? We had something up here that looked really cool. We had that, didn't we? Oh, we might not use all mine. Let's have a look. I think we're going to use 8. Get rid of that bit.
Also, only having 8 photos now.
Possibly 8.
Just 9 too many.
9 is just a few too many.
So
let's get our bits and pieces out, hey?
Quick question. With this kit, will they be getting the whole entire expansion pack?
Yep, the whole expansion pack.
Ooh.
So they're going to have more than enough to make a whole ton of other things.
Or we could do like a challenge to see who can make what extra out of their expansion pack.
Yep. Okay. The guy's eye is a bit weird. Does kind of freak me out a little bit. But that's okay. I will survive. See, it's little different animals because families are made up of lots of different creatures. Ours definitely are made up of different creatures. Some of us are a bit more different than others. I think I like that one. Okay, so now what I do is I go through and I find all the little things I'd like to include. You know, all the little words that I think could be just perfect with my page. You know, this one says love. And cutie pie, and then I got my little hearts and the exos. And in here, we need to put journaling. So I think we leave a spot to write some journaling. But maybe what we do with this one is we do this and put these little guys here. Then so they go across. And these little ones can go here. Somehow. What do you think? I don't know about that. I've only got one of them. Or do we put that one there and then this one here? Maybe we'll do that. So because the hearts came from, show where the hearts came from. So the little hearts came from this cover sheet, which on the back of it, it's got pictures of the papers that are in the bulk pack and the paper pack. We've still got bulk packs along with the expansion pack is in the paper pack and bulk pack. So you do get this pack in the bulk pack and paper pack. But on the back of them is the pattern from the back of the paper. It's cut out of. So you could get some interesting patterns, but I like these little sketchy, hardy things.
So Karen has a question about paperific classes, and Deborah has a question about the dog collection pack. So first we'll do Karen's because she just came first. So she asks if the paperwork classes we can buy if we can't attend, or have to buy, have to attend.
There's no instructions.
It's not like a video one. It's
no. The paperific classes are in person. So they're with us, and there's no instructions or videos or anything. That's an in-person class with Naomi or myself. Unfortunately.
And then Deborah wanted to know, we don't have
There is one, Deborah, and we have requested it get shipped to Australia with the next order. They know we would like it. So we're hoping, fingers crossed, to get Alpha, which is the dog collection, expansion packs. We have requested them. So they do know, Jenny knows we want them. So she has said she will do her best.
I'll just put up a link to what we've got of the Alpha collection, though. So
The expansion pack for Alpha is in the paper pack and the bulk pack. Rightio. So I think, so at this point in time, it looks really good, right? To me, it looks good. But the next thing I think what we need to do is we need to go and just prep our photos and get some things stuck on so then we can get the embellishing underway. So I'm going to cut the middle out of my photo mats. And this is probably an arduous, boring task, and it seems a bit pointless, but it saves a lot of weight in my albums. It saves waste. You will be surprised how many times I just need a little tiny piece of something, and it came from the middle of a photo mat. The number of times that's the piece I use for something. Now, I know the white is really out there. The white photo mats are really, really out there. These are light pictures, so to me it works. But there's a lot going on this. There's a lot of colours. They're all sort of similar muted tones, but there's a lot of colours. There's a lot of different creatures. There's a lot of words. So I feel that I need something to bring the focus back to my photos so that the viewer looks at my photos first and then looks at all the pretty things and all the words. And I make sure the words on the page actually make sense. So I wouldn't put a word on a scrapbook layout that didn't have meaning for the photos I intended or I did use. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I wouldn't put the word motocross on here just for the sake of having a word, because I think that's an extreme example, but I wouldn't put it on there. If I feel that a word's not a word that our family would use, I won't use it. It's, you know, I feel that the words should have meaning that are on the page, not use words for the sake of using words. Once had an employee that used to put, and she was a beautiful scrapbooker, but she would just put any words on a page. And I was like, well, I like to have words that, and I think that's what makes us all different, because her way was different to my way. I would only use words that mean something. And obviously I try not to use offensive words. But then, you know, try as we may sometimes. I know I do occasionally offend people. Apologies if I've offended you. It would be completely unintentional, I can guarantee you that. Okay, so now I'm going through and I'm batching my tape. I find it's good sometimes to batch add tape, map my photos in batches. I cut my photo mats in a batch. I don't often work from one photo to the next and do everything through. I try and get them all done together.
Diane B says that she now cuts the middles out of her photo mats all the time. However, she has been missing a few lately, but she says thank you.
That's
It's
okay.
so much paper. I mean, albums are just so much lighter.
Oh, way lighter, especially when you've got little kids looking at them. You know what I forgot to do? I'm just going to go over to YouTube on here. Were you on YouTube?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so naughty. Hello to anyone watching on YouTube. Hello. Because I know people watch without commenting. Hello if you're watching this later on as well. Words that I would use, otherwise I wouldn't look like, yes, it wouldn't look like you made the page, no. And I have, so before, like when I was doing my fussy cutting, like I said, I've gone through and picked out the things I want to use, and I've looked at the words, and that they've helped me to think about the photos I'd like to use on this. Obviously, they're not just my children in the photos that I want to use. I'm sure I could get permission to use the photos of our cousin's little girl, but in saying that, you know, if something else happens down the track, you don't, yeah. I still don't like using photos of other people's children, even if I've got permission, because circumstances can change and permissions can change, and, you know, it might become not permissible later. I don't think it would, but just in case. Okay. So now we're going to batch out our foam. So we're going to put these all on foam or make these flat. You know what? I don't often put photos flat. I have done lately a couple of times and I've liked it. I'm going to put my photos flat specifically because I want to raise up a whole heap of the other things on the page. And the photos are really emphasized already with the white mats. I'll admit the white mats are a bit out there. It's okay, I can handle it. So I add my tape. I don't use scroungy bits of tape for this because I don't want it to fall off. I expect this to last a lifetime. Not just my lifetime. I expect it to last my great-great-grandchildren's lifetime. There you go. I don't think I'm going to have 13 grandchildren and 22 great-grandchildren out of my 4 children.
Because that means that each one of us would have to have a lot.
Only 4 of Grandma's children had children. So out of 4 children, she got 13 grandchildren and 22 great-grandchildren. Just so you know, Naomi John. She already knows that. Naomi's waiting till you can beam the baby out. Will we beam the baby out, Scotty? Naomi's not
21.
Naomi's not in for pain. So I'm gonna leave like a little 1/4-inch gap at the bottom and the side here, and that's gonna be my start point.
Oh, Milton's going really well.
Milton's doing great.
He loves his job.
Oh, life is an adventure for Milton. He loves the adventure of life. And then I'm going to mimic the same gap here. So once again, the photos are going to be sort of ordinary because everything else is like, wow, here we go. Wild. Oh, Milton loves life. Milton is too busy having a career. He also says he's very selfish. Okay, sorry if you can see my hair in the video. So mimic the same border here and here that we've done down here. And then let's get this piece. I've got to use something. I'm going to put this near the edge here. But see how I've got the same sort of gap here, down here, and over here? Just to try and keep it so it's nice and comfortable for the eye. Not too much jumping around with these base elements so that it's not too, you know, stressful on the viewer.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I have
9 grandchildren from my son and daughter. There you go, Diane.
yeah. Karen has an excellent idea. I think I should go with this one from Karen.
What's Karen's idea?
Just order some Cabbage Patch dolls and name them your parents' favorite names.
Right. I've already used my favourite names, Karen.
I'm 21.
She's only 21. She has got her whole life ahead of her.
I'm going to be an artist. Well, I am an artist.
She is already an artist and a graphic designer.
I will probably be a politician one day.
Politicians next.
One day.
Yes. When Naomi was 6, she wanted to be the first female Prime Minister. But that's already been taken, so she can't do that now. So, politics is still in there. Hello, Heather. How are you? Yeah, some of us are suckers for punishment, Deborah. Definitely.
Also, the fact that Amelia's like sicking up episode last night just kind of confirmed that I'm not. I do not know how far one banana could go.
So you know, banana and Panadol don't mix. Just everybody. We had a where's the comb moment. It's Okaze. And apparently Noah slept through it all, which neither of us actually believe. If you believe it, you're more delusional than we are. Okay. Not 100% sold down here yet. I could still do that. Okay. So, let's put the bunny rabbits down here. They're going to cover a little bit of the photo, but that's okay. I can handle that. I can handle that. If you can't, just put them off the page a little bit so that they're, like you could just put the rabbits off the page down here and trim them off. Like that. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to have them in here. So bunny rabbits. And then going to put these mice here. Now there's 2 sets of mice. One faces one way and one faces the other way. But I'm putting these ones here so I can still sort of see the fox around it. Right. And then this is where our journaling is going to go. And I would just write it direct on page. But let's put these little guys here.
Pansy side from Melbourne. Diane B says that she had a name for a granddaughter that she would have loved to use, but it didn't happen. So instead, she like helped name, I think, one of my friend's kids. I don't know, but if in that language. Deborah suggested I could be the first elected female prime minister, which
That would be interesting.
would be very true.
Mm.
I have to go back and look at it this way.
Oh no, she did get elected.
She did.
Yeah, she did. She won one election. Well, it wasn't a majority. She was in power, but it wasn't a majority. It was a minority government. Yes, I have a kid that loves politics. We know all about politics in our house. Used to borrow books from the library about government and how governments worked, and that was our bedtime stories when she was little.
Some things just don't make sense about how it run. Like, it just, things could be so much better.
Yeah, it's okay. People don't come here to listen to you talk to them about politics.
I know. To the mom who went to shut up now.
Okay, so let's split these bottom two photos. So let's put one down here. Same position as the one on the other side over there with our little 1/4 inch gap here. And let's put this little guy here down in this spot, and then we'll put that other thing in there. And I might have an idea for my writing. So then let's put this one here. Let's sit these little guys on the photo. So they're sort of sitting on the photo there. Just pull these two up. Oh, ripped. Oopsie. Just going to stick that over that ripped bit. Okay.
Yeah, 8 photos is a lot, but you can get so much on 8 photos.
So let's put this here. Okay. So I've got this thing that says, it's off the Cherish piece of paper. And it says, hugs and kisses are ways to express what cannot be said. And I'm going to put it on here with like an 1/8 of an inch gap. There. Then I've got this scallopy piece that I cut. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit of it here and a bit of it here. So I'm sort of going to break it there. Right. So let's glue that on. This is the pale mushroomy colour one. Now I'm going to match the top of it. I'm going to match the top edge of this scallopy bit with the top edge of this border I cut off. This barcodey bit. Now I've torn it where I wanted to cut it. I've torn it so that I know where the break in it is, so I don't stick the crookedy bit up here. So let's match that up. So you can always spread something out and hide it behind something else. And then let's just tear a little bit off here and stick it down at this end. See down here? So we just have a little bit showing. There. Just down here a bit. It's the little details. Sometimes. Sorry, I'm not reading your comments. I'm deep in creation. I'm enjoying this. I do like this. Sometimes there's just too much pattern paper for me in a paper pack, and I do like to use some of my favourite papers. This piece of paper from Beautiful Family is one of my favourites. Whoops. Okay, so I'm going to line the bottom edge of this up with the bottom of my page. Line it up there, and then we're going to move our little foxes to here and pretend that I didn't rip them. Make sure they're not, because they're on foam, probably not a good idea to make them go across the page. It's too bad. They are ripped here. We'll stick a heart on that maybe. Rightio. Oop, that's a potato. Okay, so I don't want that. Okay. So I'm going to put journaling here and probably here and here. Put journaling. Oh, it's going to come down to colour as well, isn't it? Which colours look good in places. That's going to be part of it as well. So you kind of got to look at a lot of things. Pity they're pointing that way. Hey, it's okay. So what I've got here: special, adorable, hashtag happy. I know it's kitsch. Haven't used the hedgehogs yet. That doesn't mean we're not going to use them somewhere. Maybe. Some of my circles aren't cut out the best, just so you know. Maybe not. Might need to cut more hearts out. What do we think? His eye gets me every time. What do we think? Oh. We're thinking it looks okay. I'm not sold on this XO here, but I think it does look better than that one. Maybe I'll put my hedgehog friends here. That's better. What do we think?
Deborah says can't. We're just discussing about the benefits of doing like a layout with 8 photos in it.
Yeah. Sometimes we don't take photos. The kids get a bit funny about lots of photos. And even today, we didn't take a group photo today, and we were all together. And a few of us said we need to take a group photo for Grandma, and then everyone sort of avoided us. And it was like, you know, we should have taken a group photo for Grandma. If I thought of it, I would have taken one of the girls. The girls have got Instax cameras. Could have taken the Instax down. My dad has a photo of Milton in with him. We had a Polaroid camera at the time. We took a Polaroid of Milton and put it in with Dad.
Setting Blockham says it looks good.
I know that probably sounds silly, but it meant a lot. And then let's put the foam on here. His eye looks like he's going, haha, just kidding. You know. I don't know. A weird little creature. Oh, and if you did buy multiples of tropical ambience so that you had a store credit, because some people did that. Some didn't. Some were accidents, but some people did buy tropical ambience in a way as a means to get a store credit. Your store credits are all ready and done. Okay, down here, let's put the XO on foam. And then our words on foam. I do like the XO down there. I think it could be the colour. What do you guys think? I think it's the colour. So we've got 2 spots for journaling, and I think journaling is going to be really important with a page like this. Oh, I think it is. This is going to be great grandma hugs eventually. And I think I'm going to just put these straight. I could put them the crooked, but, well, I meant to put them straight, but they're not. Okay, there's love word up here. Oh, I'm happy with this. I think it looks good. So see how we've got some sort of calm, peaceful places? Got a couple of places on the layout that are a little bit calm and peaceful. So they are like down through here, but there's a bit of peacefulness here, and then up the top there. But then out we've got So this would probably be journaling, and this could be just another calm, peaceful place. But you need to have those plain, simple places for the eye to rest. You want people to stay on the page longer, read the story, analyze the photos. Everyone got a great kick today out of the video presentation they did. It was awesome. And it was only a drop in the ocean of the photos that could have been in a video presentation of the family. There were no children. There were grandchildren's weddings, like there was our wedding, and Laura's and Robbie's and Christine's and Amanda's and Kane's. There's a lot of us. But there were no children's weddings. There were a few of those as well. Okay. And I think Emma's wedding. There was Emma's wedding as well. Oh yeah. I think I forgot someone. But yeah, lots of pictures of great-grandchildren and grandchildren with Grandma and her children. Okay, and our 3 little hearts. Can anyone see anything that I haven't stuck down yet? Just trying to make this one not be on exactly the same angle. See, I'll get rid of the glue. See, let's tidy up the edge of this page. You don't have to spend $1 million on a scrapbook page for it to look $1 million. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to buy everything. Well, you know, we don't eat if you don't buy scrapbooking stuff. But let's just be purely honest there. That's how we eat. But we don't want you to buy stuff you're not going to use. There's no point in you buying things and not using them. Or us trying to get you to do pages where, you know, your monthly budget means you can only do 2 pages a month. We want you to get more out of your budget. Way more. Okay. So what didn't I use that I said I was going to? I've got lots of stuff there. So see these, you could cut these up and do a pocket page with these, or these pieces, but babe, thank you for coming into my life. It would make such a lovely birthday card. And look, you've got these. Oh, I didn't use that, did I? I didn't use this bit. So I've got this, but then it's really cool to do on a page. So you could put that on the page, and then you could do like, you know, then you've got like something as a photo mat, and then you could put like a little square like that, and then you could cut out like a quote thing off this, and then put a couple more of your hearts off here. So do you know what I mean? Like you could get, oh, I've got a piece of cardstock. I need a plain colour. That's plainish. Oh, it's not full. Let's see what we've got here. Right, that doesn't match. So you could get that. You've got that frame. And then you could sort of like do a photo mat. And then cut out your hedgehog square. And then you could get, you know, a couple more wordy bits. And then, you know, like fussy cut some of the flowers, or you know, you could fussy cut some of like the beautiful family flowers. They'd go as well. And then, you know, you've got a page and make a nice welcome. I actually thought that this framey piece here would be really lovely on a welcome baby page, like a title page in a baby album. I just thought it really sort of spoke to me as a title pagey piece. That piece there. But yeah, so we've got, you know, we've got plainish stuff on the back of these flowers. Then you've got more words. Thank you for constantly making me smile. See, there's some good stuff for cards. Yeah, really good stuff for cards.
Karen L suggested some bling or sequins.
Oh, this one.
Just to, like, you know.
Yeah, I
tie it
could.
together. Do you have any, like, orange maybe?
I'm not going to put orange on it.
Why not?
Put white.
These boxes.
I wonder what these would look like. Just having a look what I've got. See, I didn't bring the stuff home, did I? That's beautiful family. Oh, they're red. You know what, red?
If you're not going to allow me to say orange, then.
What's that?
If you're not going to allow orange, you definitely can't do red.
No, if you can't have orange, I can't have red. Well, I didn't want red in any case. My desk is a disaster.
Mine's actually quite clean, right?
What colour would I use?
Let me see.
What do you reckon, Naomi John?
I said orange. We could also go with blue.
Yeah, blue might not show up. I've got white.
You could do white, or do you have any of, like, the cleary type ones?
No,
It's like,
they're nearly impossible to get. The shortage of shit clear sequins.
the ladies are just talking about paper hoarding,
Yeah.
and Dee said that she's a new paper hoarder. She's been welcomed into the club.
Oh, I'm an A1 paper hoarder sometimes.
Oh,
I do like to use it though.
Karen L's gonna not me. Not orange, peach or apricot sequence.
Yes, peach or apricot. Or this dusty colour. I've got white.
Is there a way like you can dye sequins?
No, they're plastic.
So not even if you dip them in like alcohol ink?
Oh, I don't know about the sequins.
We might be trying how to dye sequins next week in my class.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I don't know if I like the sequins. You could add sequins. I must not know if I'm sold on the sequins. No, I am sold on. I'm going to put 2 more hearts on it, I think. September kits are meant to be released on Monday. They'll probably be out on Wednesday. Monday's a bit full. Naomi and I have got haircuts. The pallets have got to go to the be at the freight depot. And Quentin's taken Mum to the doctor.
I didn't see that on the calendar.
No, it's not on the calendar.
Pam says that she doesn't like the white sequins. Fair enough.
I don't like the white sequins either. I'm just saying, Pam. I'm with you. I don't like the white sequins. I think it needs more hearts.
Oh, Jason said that he'll be able to pick up his September kits next week from us.
Oh, is he coming to visit next week? We're not here next weekend. Oh, is anyone going to Pop-Up Paradise? Not Pop-Up Paradise. Anyone going to the Minte classes next weekend in Brisbane?
I'd love to see some familiar faces.
Well, we want to know what to take because we're meant to take a pop-up shop. Naomi and John and I will be there helping, but we're meant to take a pop-up shop, but we don't know what to take. We don't know what people want. It's kind of not something we've done before, and it's, yeah, not allowed to take Minte, but there, 2 more hearts. That'll do. What do we think? I'm just going to hold up the separate areas. And so you can take some screenshots. And we've got that area there. And we've got this whole clustery thing down the bottom here. Oh. I think the border down the bottom has turned out really good. And then we've got these two. I love this circle sitting on these guys. I just think that looks cool. And then there.
Actually, no, the Minte thing is in Brizzy.
It's in Brisbane. So Naomi and I are going to Brisbane next weekend, and
And then the weekend after we'll be in Melbourne.
And the weekend after, yes, we'll be in Melbourne. I have got a rip there.
We really did not plan out all this.
Well, we didn't. We're just going to things that are on that we're going to, not us organise any of these things. We just are going to things that other people organise. Just going to sharpen the pencil. And I better write on the photos so you can see what size they are.
Well, the ladies are saying that the layout is beautiful. Jason wants to know is it a scrapbook or card maker event? Could not
I think it's a bit of both, but mostly scrapbook. The classes are with Corolla next weekend. It's on the Saturday.
No, I really need to start redoing my diary up to keep track of these things.
I think the whiteboard in the dining room needs to be used.
Probably. Oh no.
It's still from homeschooling. We're really organised.
Mm-hmm.
It's got notices all stuck with magnets all over it, but it's a massive big whiteboard. But yeah, the stuff written on it's from homeschooling.
Jason suggests that we take our papers and like ephemera, like die cuts.
Yeah, I think we've only got 1 or 2 tables for our pop-up shop.
And to be honest, everything that we've got cut is gone in a pallet.
We've got a lot to go on to Melbourne. Up by Marlene, most of that's gone to Melbourne, I think.
V wants to. We'll have to ask these questions to the person who's running it. She wants to know if she would have to craft or if she could just watch. I think it's like you craft a lot.
And you go to the classes and do the classes, Dee.
Yeah.
I know there's a couple of spaces left. It's $200, and you get morning tea and lunch and generous kits, and you do classes with Corolla from Minte.
And Joanne F's parents, unfortunately, has been visited by Miss Rona.
Oh, no. Oh, Joanne, that's not good. Yeah, Mum's still a little croaky. Mum's clear, but obviously Quentin's going to take Mum shopping tomorrow, but Amelia won't be allowed to see Mum tomorrow because she's not well. Amelia's not well, so she can't see Grandma. But it's Mum's birthday. Mum's 82. My mum's 82 on Sunday, and she's not going to see Amelia on the weekend because Amelia's not well. We cannot. Mum's just coming back down off having Rona, and yeah, Grandma's 82 on Sunday. Did you not realise? Oh, you are naughty.
Oh, that's bad.
You're bad. You're terrible.
I remember everyone else's birthdays.
I think you'll watch the remainder on replay. Oh, I think we're done. Lots of flare buttons. Do love flare buttons, Karen. Yeah. Oh, Dee, you'll be fine. If you need help, Dee, we can be there. Oh, Joanne, it's not good. We can be there, Dee. We'll be there, so we can give you a bit of confidence. And yeah, I'm sure we'll be allowed to come and help you if we need to. You just let me know if you need help.
Give Mum like the.
We'll give you cheer you on, moral support. Be the D cheer squad.
We'll do like have a single like car or something.
No, we will not have a signal like car.
I feel like it would be amazing.
Rightio. So there we go. That is our class for tonight.
Okay.
That's not bad. I probably finished half an hour ago, but I've been waffling on and fluffing around. It was a quick page, and it's got 8 photos on it. And there's quite a bit of symmetry, but then there's not. You know, we've got pair of photos, and then these are separated. But it looks good. We've got space here for journaling. It says lots of things that are related to our photos. You could put more journaling here or just leave this as a nice calm place like here. A bit of white space, they call that. And then we've got quite a bit of calmness here and here. But yeah, and then this is busy but not overly busy. This is quite calm over here. But it's fairly balanced. You can see that we've ended up with the orange here, here, and here. And then we've got rabbits, mice, hedgehogs. And then we've got sort of hearts here, here, and here. So you can kind of see that, you know, and the brown is here, 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 and here, like this browny grey colour. We've got a patch here and a bit here and a bit here. So it sort of balances out quite nicely. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the class. And we will see you tomorrow night because we have to finish because I was not too good on Wednesday. We have to finish our Blue Almonds week off. So we've got a scrapbook page to do tomorrow night. This is the rest of my fussy cutting. If you missed how to recolor these, it is in Tuesday morning's card making class. We did, and I think I've left, yeah, we made a mini book on Tuesday. Well, we made a card, an accordion card that's kind of like a little mini book, and we did that on Tuesday morning and Tuesday 9:30. So yeah, using the Lemoncraft Blue Almonds, and I did at the start do a whole thing on how to color the people to match your card or scrapbook page. So there we go. Yes, another one tomorrow night. So, thank you. Thank you, Pam. I'll let her know. So, thank you everyone for coming along. Take care. Stay safe. Love yous all. And I hope you enjoyed the class. And there will be a kit. How much is a kit? You don't know.
Not at the moment, still doing one.
There'll be a kit like in about 15 minutes. And it'll be let me just get the calculator up.
I don't think this is 100% correct. I think I might have done the math wrong.
What did you get? I got 1665. No, I'm wrong.
We need to discuss this afterwards because I've got it wrong here.
Okay, now John's got it wrong. Give us like... Oh, give me a second. Just watch the thing. Okay, have you saved what you've got?
Yeah, I'll save what I've got. I haven't added to it because you've used only what you planned. We can make up a kit price. Maybe not, Karen.
Did you change those 2 papers?
Let me find them now. You using the 12x12 225 GSM?
Yeah. So the kit is going to be if I get the right date. I'm going to do the kit for $16.50. And it hasn't got a picture on it, and I'm just going to make it live now. So it's going to be $16.50, and that includes your expansion pack. So I've discounted that there. Okay, there we go. So it will be what it will be. Yeah, maybe not, Karen. It will be what it will be. Yes, Dee, and we'll be there to help you. Only out by about $4. Yeah, not too far. Yeah, we can definitely help you, Dee. I think that's what we're there for, is to help in classes. That's why both of us are going, is to help out in classes. Naomi and I always help at events with classes, help people, keep up. Sometimes it's about keeping up with your cutting and that sort of thing too. So, because not everyone scrapbooks as fast as what we do. Someone's used my paintbrush. I've not cleaned it. I think it's too late for the paintbrush. So thank you very much for coming along. Take care. Stay safe. Love yous all. And we will see you all tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Do it. You won't regret it. Yep. There you go, Dee. Do it. You won't regret it. Awesome. So take care. Stay safe. And we'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Love yous all. Thank you very much for coming along. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your wishes. Yes, and kindness. If you turned up, hello. If you're watching and didn't leave a comment, hello. If you're watching later, hello. Thank you. If you left a lovely comment, and even if you said a lovely comment at home and didn't type it, thank you very much. We do appreciate you. So take care. Bye.